Alright, let's get into this then. So I've got 8 questions here that have one answer, and then I have another 8 that have 2 answers. And the basic questionnaire is which of these suburbs is from Adelaide or not Melbourne?
Oh.
So the first one's pretty easy. Is it Northcote, Narnagoon North, Northgate, or Narrewarren North?
Well, all of them aren't from Adelaide.
Wait,
It's one.
Are you naming all of them or?
This is the first question.
Yep.
So, is it Northcote, Narnagoon North, Northgate, Northgate, or Narrewarren North? There's one of them is from Adelaide.
Oh, one of them
One
is
of
from
them.
Adelaide.
Yes.
Okay.
Troy, you should know two of them.
Yeah, I know 2 of them. That's why I'm like, so what are they again?
Northcote, Narnagoon North,
Mm-hmm.
Northgate, Narrewarren North.
I'm gonna say Northcote is Adelaide.
Kyle, what's your answer?
Or it's
Um,
surely there's. Actually, I want to change my answer.
I was going to say,
change
it
it to
sounds like one of the
Northgate.
northern suburbs with the north in the title. Probably.
I'm gonna
It's
change it
also
to
north.
Northgate. I'm gonna change it to Northgate. I've never heard of Northgate.
Northgate?
Yeah, I'd go with Northgate as well. I reckon.
You're both correct. Well done.
Yeah.
Northgate. Alright.
Was it near
next one.
Salisbury?
I think that's on. That might be later. Maybe
So
not.
where's Northcote in Melbourne?
Northcote is like inner north, like near Coburg, not far from Coburg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I
Alright.
was like, both of those I don't know that well,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there going, I've never heard of Northgate, but Northcote sounds like it would exist here.
Yeah.
Sounds
Alright.
like a suburb in
So-
Victoria.
With most of these questions, there's a bit of a theme.
Yeah.
So we've had all the north.
like south.
Yeah, south's next.
Right.
So is it Belgrave South, South Yarra, South Adelaide, or St Kilda South?
Wait, which one's Adelaide?
South Adelaide.
Are you sure
This is a
about
real
that?
trick question.
Dude, I wonder which one's Adelaide.
I'm assuming you're both saying South Adelaide's yeah.
No, South Adelaide does not exist. So,
It doesn't?
I'm telling you that right now. North Adelaide as a suburb is real.
Oh well.
Okay, well, I'm going to say that because there's no.
South
Is there?
Adelaide.
Yeah, I was going to say there's no South Adelaide in Victoria. That would be very confusing.
I didn't maybe because I looked up a list on Wikipedia. I had both Wikipedia pages for Melbourne suburbs and Adelaide suburbs, and South Adelaide was there. But maybe they meant the train station. I don't know. Anyway, all right,
Fair
two piece. All right, next ones: Coromandel East, Burwood East, Wandon East, or East Camberwell.
Well, what was the first one?
Coromandel East.
You know what? I'm going to go with that one, even if I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong on that one.
Yeah, what else? What other one?
Burwood East, Wandon East,
Burwood.
or East Camberwell.
Yeah, right. I'll go with the one that had a B in it.
Coromandel.
Burwood.
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 Okay, Troy is correct. Troy,
Yes.
Kyle was unfortunately correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes,
Coromandel
Burwood's-
East.
Yeah, Burwood's here.
So I was looking in the Melbourne
Ah.
map on Google Maps, and there's so many small suburbs within, like, close to the city. It's ridiculous.
You should have gone with animals next time.
which
animals from
are from
Melbourne?
planet Earth?
No. I mean, like for example, there's a town or there's a suburb here called Cockatoo
Ah, yes, that's true. And Garfield next door.
and Garfield.
Yeah.
Remember, there's up in the Gold Coast. There's a suburb called Labrador.
Yes, good old Labrador. There's a political seat, a certain political seat there. I can't remember the name. I think it's called Labrador. I might
Yes.
remember. Yes, that's good. Good answer. All right, so we've had the north, south, and east. Now we're gonna have the west. So, is it Baldwin West, Airport West, Essendon West, or West Torrens?
Well,
I've
West
never heard
Torrens.
of West Torrens.
Okay,
it's
you're
the
both
Torrens River
correct.
runs through Adelaide.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
All right,
There you go.
Get a
moving
bit,
on to the
Troy.
next theme.
What's that?
Black is the
Carl's
next
like,
thing.
I've heard of that place. I'm like, I've never heard of that place. It must be the right answer.
All right, moving on to black. We've got Blackwood, Black Rock, Blackburn, or Black Springs.
Ooh,
Well,
that's actually.
I'm gonna
tough
go.
one.
Blackwood's in South Australia.
Troy, what's your answer?
What were they again?
Blackwood, Black Rock, Blackburn, Black Springs.
Oh, what's the first one? Blackwood.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Blackwood.
You are both correct. Well done.
All right. Wait, did Kyle say Blackwood?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That
You're
Blackwoods
in-
wasn't not too far away from where I used to live.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I've never heard. That's a goofy name for here. Black. What was this? What was the last one you said?
Black Springs.
Black Springs. Yeah, that threw me off. I was like, I know I've heard of that place. And the other two, of course, I know them.
Okay, moving on to the next one. The theme is heights. So, Templestowe Heights, Heidelberg Heights, Avondale Heights, or Gulfview Heights.
Yeah, right.
I don't. Oh, wow, those are all. I'm probably gonna get this. I'm definitely gonna get this one wrong. I'm gonna say golf, just off the top of my head because I forgot the other ones. Golf View Heights or something. Because I forgot the rest of them.
That's fair.
Yeah. No. Read them
Templestowe
out again.
Heights, Heidelberg Heights, Avondale Heights, or Gulfview Heights. I think there's an obvious clue in some of these names that might give it away.
Yes.
Heidelberg.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Incorrect. It is Gulfview Heights.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Kyle.
To be fair, though, it's kind of a bit unfair because he's got to remember a suburb. I've just got to go.
Well,
No, I haven't heard of that one.
he's lived in Adelaide a little bit, so I'm giving him a benefit of doubt, though. But, yeah.
But if you were to say it's, I mean, is this in the northern suburbs, western suburbs, or eastern suburbs, I'd be like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I wouldn't know if it's east, west, or north
Okay. So,
here in Victoria.
the next one is garden related. We have Water Gardens, Aspendale Gardens, Windsor Gardens, or Garden Vale.
Windsor. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say Windsor Gardens sounds awfully
You are
familiar.
both correct. Well done.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yay!
This one's annoying. I've only got
Yeah.
three for this one, but it's all right. All right, last one for the one answer questions.
All right.
Spring. We have Springvale, Springfield, or Caroline Springs.
What was the first one?
Springvale,
And the next one?
Caroline Springs.
Springfield?
Why do they all sound like they're from different cartoon series?
I'm going to say Springfield. Because I swear the other two are here.
You've got three options to choose: Springvale,
Yeah,
Springfield,
no, I'm-
Caroline Springs.
Yeah, they're all
stumped with that one.
locked in. Just copy my answer, Kyle. Trust me.
Right.
You got to believe in me. I've never been
Springfield.
wrong so far.
You're both correct. It is Springfield. Well done.
Oh man.
Well done. All right. So in this next one, there's two answers, but you two can work together. Up to you.
How many questions have we gone through?
8. That was a speed run. Well, not really, but you know.
Okay,
All right.
speed run it.
Parks is the theme.
All right.
We have Vale Park, Brooklyn Park, Deer Park, Oak Park, or Parkdale.
Brooklyn Park?
So you
Lincoln
get 2
Park?
points for each of these answers. So there's two answers. Brooklyn.
There's two answers. What were they again?
Ah,
Vale Park, Brooklyn Park,
Mm-hmm.
Deer Park, Oak Park, or Parkdale.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the first two as being Adelaide.
Oak Park.
You're agreeing or disagreeing?
Is that a place?
I'm
Oak Park
trying to
place?
think. There's a lot of places that have park in the title.
They do.
You want to go through them one more time, Jackson?
Yeah, sure. Vale Park, Brooklyn Park, Deer Park,
That's
Oak
here.
Park, or
That- I don't-
Parkdale.
Parkdale and Deer Park are here.
Right.
And what was the What was the third last one?
Deer Park,
No, the next one.
Parkdale.
Parkdale. See, I think that might be here.
Yeah.
You heard me, Jackson. I said the first.
Doing. Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah.
Do you want me to eliminate something for you, maybe?
First two.
Correct. Well done. Both of you are correct. First two. now. Oops. Okay. Well done. All right. The next one we have are hills.
How many questions have
No,
we
sorry, how
gone
many?
through?
Sorry, it's fields. Apologies, it's fields.
Fields. Oh,
Because there's a lot of fields apparently, which is weird. They're called fields, but they not many fields left.
Not many.
Northfield, Hadfield, Listerfield, Caulfield, or Parafield.
well, yeah. Parafield.
I was
one.
thinking that too. I was between that and what was the other one?
So Northfield, Hadfield,
Okay, stop.
Lesterfield,
So,
Caulfield,
Lesterfield.
Parafield.
Yeah, I'm going to say Parafield. Although I felt like it might have been Lesterfield.
So then you need one more answer.
Oh,
Was there two in that
Lesterfield
one?
and-
Yep.
Lesterfield and the last one.
And Kyle,
Lesterfield
what was
and Parafield.
both of you got 1 point. It was Northfield, the other one.
Northfield. Yeah, because Parafield's
Wait,
near the
there's a
airport.
Northfield here, I think.
Nope, there's not. There is. It's Northland. There's lots of weird norths, but then yeah, none of them are fields, unfortunately.
Northfield Victoria Boulevard.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
straight,
that's a
unfortunately.
street. Northfield
Alright.
postcode. Alright, let's have a look at that. Where's the Northfield assay? There's only one. Alright, yep.
All right, next one. We're getting hilly now.
Wait, how many have we gone through?
Wheelers Hill.
Jackson, stop. How many questions have you asked us?
This is 11.
11? I thought we were
There's-
only doing 8.
There's 16.
There's 16? You said 8! You lied to me!
Yeah,
I said there's two lots of
Get
eight.
to the next voicing.
Lots of 8! Oh my goodness.
This will
Nah,
be the
I'm not
last time
gonna.
I do a quiz, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we got hills now. Wheelers Hill, One Tree Hill, Taylor's Hill, Holden Hill, or Box Hill.
Is there two
Are
answers
there
in this one?
2?
Correct, there's 2 answers.
What were they again?
All right, so it's
Alright.
all right.
I'm gonna no go, Carl, go.
Holden Hill and One Tree Hill.
Alright, I'm gonna go with those 2.
Both correct.
Yeah, okay.
That's such a
there we go.
cheap move.
Because One Tree Hill has a
I don't
brewery
wanna-
on it, so
I don't want to
Oh,
listen to them
okay.
all over again. I've heard of
fair.
One Tree Hill, but only as a TV show.
Okay. Okay, this is the Veals now, and there's 2 answers. Hectorville, Rowville, Woodville,
Hector and Wood.
Parkville,
Yep.
or Kingsville.
Hector and Wood, because my nana used to live in Woodville,
Okay, well
and
done.
Hector is
Hector's
yeah.
great name. All right, time to get porky hams. We've got hams as well. Mickleham, Sandringham, Payneham, Ovingham, or Tottenham.
Pamham and Cotton and Tottenham.
Paynham. I know that that's definitely Adelaide. I'm pretty sure,
Yep.
but I can't think of the other one. Would be.
That's because That's because there's so many that you can't remember them all.
Mickleham, Sandringham, Payneham, Ovingham, Tottenham.
You know what? Paynham and Tottenham.
Sandringham.
Paynham and Tottenham. I'll go with those.
So you both got
Tottenham
1 point
Hotspur.
each. You both got 1 point each.
Troy.
The other
would
one was
have two.
Ovingham.
Ovingham.
Yeah, right.
okay. Is that the first one I said?
No.
Oh. What was the first one?
Mickleham. You said Payneham and Tottenham.
No, what was the one before that I said that before I changed it?
You said Payneham and something else. I can't remember.
Yes.
Sorry.
The last one.
Yeah, Tottenham. Sorry. Yes, last one was
Okay.
Tottenham.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I changed it to.
Okay. I don't know. I'm confused. I forget what you said. There's too many
That's
things
good.
here.
That's good. That's good.
All right, we've got 2 more left after this one. You're getting there. These are more vales.
All right.
So we've got Elizabeth Vale, Edith Vale, Mooney Vale, Morford Vale, or Ascot Vale.
Mooney and the one after it.
Elizabeth. Wait, what was the first one?
Elizabeth Vale,
Yeah,
Edith
Elizabeth
Vale.
Vale and Morford Vale.
You
All right,
are
well,
correct
Kyle
for 2
said-
points, and Troy gets 1 point.
No, I said I switched mine to Kyle's just
No,
then.
no.
I literally said, dude, the same as Kyle, so that's 2.
Morford Vale's a
Alright.
pretty southern suburb. It wasn't far from where I used to live either.
Gotcha. All right, second last one. Lower Mitcham, Lower Plenty, Upper Ferntree Gully, Upper Sturt, Upper Beaconsfield.
Lower Plenty and what was the second last one?
Troy, you gotta guess the ones that aren't from Melbourne.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Do you want to read them again?
Lower Mitcham, Lower Plenty,
That one.
Upper Ferntree Gully, Upper Sturt,
That one.
or Upper Beaconsfield. Okay.
There you go.
All right, got your answers?
Yep.
Carl, what's your answers?
Um,
You can't change now. You
Can't
locked in.
remember them
no,
because you.
well, there's Mitcham is definitely one in Adelaide,
Yep,
and so is Upper Sturt because that's where my older brother lives.
correct. Well
So-
done. Well done.
Well, actually, no, he's moved to Moana, but yeah, he spent most of his life in Upper Sturt.
Well done. The comeback is
Okay.
on. In the last question, this is what you've been looking for this whole time. Last one. Okay, woods. We've got a lot of woods here. Collingwood, Ashwood, Norwood, Ringwood, or Collinswood. There's two
Nor and
answers.
Collins.
Which one? Sorry.
Nor and Collins.
Okay.
Norwood's definitely one. Yeah.
Collingwood, Ashwood, Norwood, Ringwood, Collinswood.
Collinswood and well, yeah, Norwood's definitely one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very posh suburb.
Yes.
Hmm.
But is
Yeah,
it the right answer?
Norwood and Collinswood.
Yeah, let's lock in Ashwood.
Incorrect.
What did I get? Did I get them both
Collinswood
wrong?
and Norwood. Troy, you win by 1 point. 29
Yay! Woo! I am the best.
You know you play small. Maybe.
Better
To collect
than
your
the
prize,
rest.
you must enter your credit card details.
Yeah, and the 3 digits on the back.
So, what did you want? My I was gonna say social security, but we don't have that here.
No, there's a lot of things we've got compared to America,
Yes.
like common sense.
Not that you want my Medicare
number.
card.
Give me your Medicare number.
To win this money, you have to give us your Medicare number and your credit card details.